It's your boy, Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game?
No.
Exactly.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Paul George is out there with Smith. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Daniels in at center. And for the Hawks, we've got Starks. Moses Malone out there with Malone. Then it's Barkley. And it's Stockton in at point guard. Greg, I think it's going to be a battle of the boards, a battle of rebounding. And you know what that's like. You played alongside some great rebounders.
Well, you know, Patrick Ewing, Charles Oakley. I mean, those guys got after it as well as anybody who's ever played.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Smith outside. No good on the triple. Here's Starks. No good on the three. On offense, here are the Pelicans. George looking around. The three. Rebound by Stockton. Pass to Barkley. He can't hit that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Baseline jumper. And that one comes up a bit short.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Stockton outside. With the floater. And the rejection by Smith. And there's John Starks on the assist by Stockton.
And every time we see Starks, he looks a little more comfortable from range.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here is George. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Malone. Barkley kicks to Stockton. Pass to Malone. 5 to shoot. Back to Stockton. Over Daniels. Pelicans with the rebound.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
And here's George for 3. It's hauled in by Malone.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And Stockton, here we go. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Plays it up and banks it in.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by New Orleans. Takes the 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Somehow misses the two-handed jam. The Hawks trailing. Here's Stockton, and denied. He sends it right off the glass.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Malone with the block. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Starks outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Trying to get something going, and Malone puts it in.
Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over.
Giannis left side, stolen by Stockton. Malone against George. Here's Barkley. It's deflected. Covered by Starks. Here's Giannis. The shot misses, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Starks outside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Smith up top. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Over to the left wing. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and then Barkley with the dunk.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Covered by Starks. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
New Orleans shooting their first foul shot of the game.
Yeah, they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Atlanta's shooting 31% here early on. Not getting the shots they'd like. Antetokounmpo against Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Starks. Here's Malone. Excellent defense there from Smith. New Orleans has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And then Smith with the dunk.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
A big athletic combo guard. Starks loves to score, but also more than willing to make the extra pass.
Pulls from the top of the key. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Start it.
Outside for Stockton. To the inside. Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Now here's Malone. Pass to Malone. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Hawks making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Kicks to George. Shoots over Barkley. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
Stockton against Giannis. Here's Stoudemire. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over Barkley, and Barkley sends it back to the paint. Here's Stockton, and he banks in the lane. And the Hawks lead by 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and that one good. Antetokounmpo's got 7. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Stockton passes to Barkley. And it's denied. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. That one good for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Pass to Barkley. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. For New Orleans, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The first free throw is good. So for the Hawks, Gervin's checked in for Starks, and it's White in for Stockton. Both free throws good from Daniels.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's White. Gervin outside. He's looking for Stoudemire. Finds him.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Here's Guerin. On the wing, Giannis. And there's the pass to Guerin. Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Antetokounmpo against White. Over on Antetokounmpo. White, good.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that rim.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Guerin following the bucket by the Hawks. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Now here's White. Here's Gervin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Free throw good, Gervin. Right side's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Gervin. New Orleans leading by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. 11 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Atlanta again missing. New Orleans is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. .121 left to play in the first quarter. Stoudemire trying to break free.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Antetokounmpo against Stoudemire. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
With the drive and the rejection by Giannis. Johnson, that's for 2. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's White. It's deflected. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's in by Whiteside.
His wingspan is 7 foot 7 inches. Whiteside using all of it there.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Gervin passes to White. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's the Hawks now. Outside, White. And he lays it straight in.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
And let's forget the height disadvantage. He brings the effort and he brings the energy.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for New Orleans. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back right after this. And now we hear from Giannis, spelling out his key to staying confident.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret. Get off social media. That's it. Just spend time with your family, spend time with your teammate, and just come here and do your job. I think you don't second-guess yourself. You know, you just go out there and...
Good way to do it. Tuning out distractions. That makes sense.
And it can be harder than ever nowadays. Engaging with fans and the media can be a positive, but you got to focus on what matters most.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Charles Oakley out there with Johnson. Then there's Whiteside. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Guerin in at the shooting guard.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Now, here's Whiteside. Shoots over White. Buries the easy one. Whiteside's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Giannis passes to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. And that's going to be a travel. Atlanta making a switch here. Malone's checked in. Clint Capella, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Hawks trail by 5. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Gervin right side. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBL.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Petrovic hits the target from 18 feet.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Passes it to Johnson. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And it's White missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Here's Guerin. Here's Whiteside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. Not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
And it's put back up and in by Capella.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Malone. Over Smith, and the rejection by Smith. Stockton against Thodogem. He kicks to Johnson. Pass to Guerin. Now Capella, 11 feet away. Onto the Thodogem. No good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gervin outside. Here's Malone. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
The Hawks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Malone.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
He's covered by Stockton. Back to Giannis.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. And it's Malone with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Barkley. And he slams it down right on top of Josh.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Barkley into the lane.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Kicks to Giannis. He's covered by Stockton. Pocket 6. And he's good on the 3 ball.
For 3.
He's got 7.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Starks against Smith. Starks dishes to Malone. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
Love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Daniels is checked in for Capella. Releases. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
Stockton, just a remarkable point guard. Lights out shooter and an even better distributor.
And Stockton drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Antetokounmpo against Stockton. And there's Paul George on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 assists in the game. Stockton against Giannis. And Stockton, here we go. Malone. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And this is Stockton's bread and butter. Slicing the defense apart with his passing. A pick and roll master.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Pass to Smith. A fadeaway. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Smith's got 8.
When you have space like he did there, you never go with the fadeaway jumper. He has to attack the rim next time.
Starks outside. The 19-foot shot and the rejection by Smith. Outside, George. New Orleans moving it around. And here's Daniels. Shoots it. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Now, here is Starks. He's covered closely. And now the Pelicans on the break. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Now, here is Barkley. He has 6. Starks outside. Malone left side. Over Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 10 points for him.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's George. That shot off. Some solid defense by Malone. Double team on Barkley. Stockton from outside. The shot drops. His shooting percentage improves. He's 3 for 7 now with that basket.
It's always risky to throw the double team at someone. You have to be aware of who you're leaving open.
Outside for George. Shoots over Malone. Misses off the left iron.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Swiped it away. And Barkley sends it back. Starks outside. Barkley right side. Over Daniels. Barkley no good. Pelicans leading by 5. Covered by Starks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first personal foul. Team second.
Pelicans shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Number 8. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Charles Oakley. He's checked in for Smith. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks trail by 7. The pass to Malone. Oakley with some nice D. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And the Pelicans miss again. The Hawks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Starks outside. Feeds it to Barkley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Barkley's got 8 points.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise!
Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Karl Malone. Covered by Starks. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Poked away. Barkley outside. The dish to Stockton. Back to Barkley. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 6 assists in the game.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13 over Stockton. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Inside. Shot from the low block. Score the basket is 3rd after 5 shots.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Covered by Starks. Passes it to Oakley. 1:19 left here in the second. And the rejection by Stoudemire. Barkley the pass to Stockton. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot it. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
White is checked in for the Hawks. And the Pelicans also making a change. Whiteside's checked in for Daniels. .105 left in the first half. Here's White. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got 6 points.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The feed to Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 14.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his team.
Now here's White. 6 points for him. And Barkley throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. George against Malone. Oakley inside. Back to George. 5 on the clock. 11 feet away. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Tie game in Atlanta. And Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were in a rough spot, down 7 at one point, but kept it from getting worse than that. They played way better in the second quarter. We're tied at the half. Kenny, let's start.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from primetime.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
Malone is out there with Barkley. Then it's Starks. Then there's Moses Malone. And it's Stockton in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
So it's the Hawks now. Dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Charles Oakley out there with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged. And everything has to be earned.
2 points, that one goes.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Pelicans shooting at 50% in a decent group. Outside, George. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Stockton. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Malone. The shot, no good. Giannis with some nice D. Pass to Oakley. Now, here is George. He's covered by Malone. And Barkley sends it back. And they're able to recover. And he's able to get it back. Nice shot by Smith.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's the lob to the hoop. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Starks kicks to Stockton. Now the pass to Barkley. back to Stockton. Here's Starks, and the rejection by Giannis. And they'll keep possession. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Covered by Starks. Passes to Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by New Orleans. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Stockton dishes to Starks. Banked in off the glass. Starks has got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And too long on the shot. Hawks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Stockton up top. Antetokounmpo defending for the lead. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. The Pelicans shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. And George, here we go.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Starts the pass to Stockton. Now here's Malone. Pass to Stockton. Here's Barkley. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Smith finds Giannis. And Barkley sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Malone. That's good. And a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got his 7th assist in the game. The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Stolen by Stockton. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. For the lead. Misses off the right iron. Here is Daniels, defended by Barkley. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's the fast break. Malone misses. Covered by Starks. Atlanta with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's stolen by Smith. He's covered by Malone. Down low. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And ever since he came straight out of high school into the NBA, there's always been a drive in Josh Smith. He plays like he's got something to prove.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Smith. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
And Atlanta has possession. A 2-point game. Gervin outside. Got a hand on it. Here's Barkley. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
That's his 2nd personal foul. First team foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time. The Pelicans shooting well. They're at 45%. He's covered by Stockton. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's Gervin missing. New Orleans in the lead. He's covered by Stockton. Rebounded by the Hawks. Barkley's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Stockton doesn't get it to drop for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Johnson. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Double team on Barkley. Three-pointer from Stockton. Connects from three-point range. Stockton's got 5 points now this quarter. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And yes, it's good. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
There's the pass to Barkley. Back to Stockton. Barkley right side. That one, no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Here's Daniels. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Stoudemire comes in for Barkley, and it's White in for John Stockton. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Capella's checked in. That free throw good from Daniels. The Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Gervin. He's covered by Daniels. Back to Gervin. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Here's White. 6 points for him. Driving to the basket. Count it. Good. White's got 8 points.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And also a lot of skill. This is exactly the type of thing you practice for over and over again.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
It's White on the wing to the inside. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Feeds it to Gervin. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Hawks have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And that one falls for White. He doesn't get the second one. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Guerin. That 3 off the mark. Here's Petrovic. Sinks the triple. Petrovic has got 5 now.
And right there is the difficulty in defending Petrovic. He can burn you from deep as well as off the dribble.
Pass to Capella. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Johnson over Petrovic. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's White. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Petrovic's shot is off.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Guerin's got his second bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Whiteside's checked in for Daniels. Irvin outside, takes it inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
1:53 left to play in the third. Irvin dishes to White. 3-pointer. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 4. Here's the floater.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Atlanta making a switch here. Malones checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The Hawks shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Pass to White for 3. That shot off. Well, for New Orleans, shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. The drive.
Love it, love it.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Stoudemire, the pass to White. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
New Orleans leading by 8. Giannis outside. Inside Leaner. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Going inside. That's tipped.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And Whiteside stays right with it. Whiteside's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
The pass to Malone. He dishes it to Gervin. To the paint. To halt the run. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Orleans with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with George on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. We've got Johnson. Smith is out there with Whiteside. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Whiteside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. The Hawks trail by 12. White looking around. To the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
White against Antetokounmpo. Gervin outside. 6 to shoot. Starks outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Not just a knockout shooter. He does a great job of finding space for his shot.
On the wing, Giannis. White covering. Out of bounds. Atlanta takes possession. Barkley, he's checked in for Atlanta. Stockton comes in for White. Paul George is checked in for the Pelicans. Atlanta is shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. Stockton passes to Malone. George against Malone. It's good. Malone's got it back down to within single digits for the Hawks.
And Malone, a high percentage scorer when he gets it in deep. Once he's got the defense on his back, the game becomes easy with his ability to score.
Passes it to Giannis. Rebound, Atlanta. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Starks up top. Here's Barkley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Knocks it loose and stolen by Stockton. Unloads. Yep, right through the net.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Covered by Starks, Whiteside, and Barkley sends it back. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hawking. The way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it down.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Monty Williams talking with his team. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Stockton, and the rejection by Giannis. Covered by Starks. And again, New Orleans has no up. Atlanta with the ball. They've picked up 11 straight. Barkley trying to break loose. And there's John Starks on the assist by Malone.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Stockton against Giannis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Smith missing. Atlanta's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Malone. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Malone with the block.
Hey, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
New Orleans needs to get off a shot. George, no good. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The Pelicans making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Malone with the block. And he gets it back. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 2. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Outside for Stockton. Malone against Smith. Now here's Stockton. He's tightly guarded. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Malone can't hit. And so George will bring it up for New Orleans. Led by as many as 14 points. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now, here is Starks. Tight defense on him, and no good that time. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Giannis is double. Starks with the steal. Down low, here's Malone. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Daniels has got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Malone. Back to Stockton. Kicks it to Starks. There's the 3. Pelicans pull it in.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Giannis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And it's Malone with the rebound. And here's Atlanta. They're on a 14-4 run. Stockton outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Josh Smith.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. New Orleans in the lead. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Stockton. Here's Barkley. Can't tie it up as that one misses. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And the shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Got a piece of it. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Giannis with it. And the pass to Daniels. Outside, George. Smith trying to break loose. That's good for George on the assist by Daniels. And now a 7-point Pelican lead. Starts outside. Passes it to Barkley. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Malone with it. George picks him up. Stockton outside. Now, here is Starks. Guarded close. And the rejection by Giannis. Stockton outside. Here's Barkley. Shot clock at 5.
And the execution in their half-court offense has left a lot to be desired this half. Just way too much one-on-one and not nearly enough ball movement.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Against Giannis. Smith surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The Hawks trail by 7. Starks outside. Pass to Malone. Giannis inside. He's covered by Stockton. Antetokounmpo, no good. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. The 11-footer, and it's Daniels with the rebound. Daniels has got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Smith against Starks. Smith's shot is good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Stockton passes to Malone. Malone trying to break free. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Right wing. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. And it's a 12-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And, guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Covered by Gervin. Throws it up high, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Malone. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. Pelicans leading by 12. Giannis with it. Picked up by Malone. It's stolen by Barkley. Malone outside. Pass to Malone. Stockton against Smith. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Team third. At the line for Atlanta, Karl Malone. I count 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Giannis against Stockton. Defended by Barkley. The dish to Daniels. Kept alive. Shot clock at 3, and he sinks the layup. He's got 23.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New Orleans.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers.
For Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you, his shot blocking made a big impact. Whether it was on the ball or rotating over to help, he provided the intimidation factor this defense needed.
Giannis dunks it down.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Stockton passes to Malone. Lays it up off the glass.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
George against Malone. Now George. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Giannis, a dominant performance. What is the level that this team is playing at?
It's amazing, man. I think the whole group, the whole team played hard. The whole team was ready. Everybody stepped up. And, you know, this is what makes the average team from a great team or a good team.
I know you guys are looking for great and not good. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.